We've received new details into our newsroom about the explosion that shut down a portion of US 54 just 1 day ago. What happened to the people involved in the blast? We have that answer coming up in a live report. And Doña Ana County Sheriff's deputies need your help in looking for a missing man. The details of his last known whereabouts next. And new details emerge just months later after the Virgin Galactic crash. What the company plans to do next. And in weather. Carla?
We're tracking our next storm system that's going to bring slight chances for rain for the start to the work week. But will it be affecting our temperatures? I'll have that answer coming up in Storm Track Weather.
ABC 7 at 5 starts now.
Live, where news comes first. From the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC 7 at 5 Weekend.
Good afternoon and thank you for joining us. I'm Luke Glidden. Astrid Rodriguez has the day off. We continue to follow developments on the blast that injured 2 women yesterday and shut down US 54 in both directions for more than 6 hours. ABC 7's Pilar Arias is live with new information. Pilar.
Luke, Otero County Sheriff Benny House says the 2 women injured are mother and daughter. One of them suffered severe injuries to her legs. The 4 people, all from El Paso, were gathering scrap metal and loading it on a truck near McGregor Range when the load exploded. This is footage of the area today. Traffic is back to normal after investigators closed the highway near the Texas-New Mexico state line for 6 miles yesterday. Signs clearly state the McGregor Range complex is a military property with unexploded ammunition, and trespassers will be prosecuted. The Otero County Sheriff's Office is now the lead of the investigation, and if charges are filed against the group, it will likely be at a state level in New Mexico. Sheriff House says this isn't the first time injury has occurred as a result of gathering explosives in the area.
There are people that go out there and pick these up. Less than a year ago, we had a similar incident. There was 2 males out there was picking up ordnance and taking it in and selling it for salvage weight. And one detonated with him and injured both of their hands and fingers.
The Fort Bliss Explosive Ordnance Disposal Team was called to the scene. They had to remove and detonate additional explosives from the truck. I'll keep working this story and bring you more information as it develops. Back to you.
Okay, Pilar, thank you for the latest developments. Doña Ana County Sheriff's deputies are still asking for your help in finding a missing elderly man. 75-year-old Efren Escudero was last seen on Friday in the afternoon. Escudero reportedly suffers from Parkinson's disease and has a history of high blood pressure and mental illness. Escudero is described as 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighs approximately 182 pounds. He has gray hair and brown eyes and was wearing a red flannel jacket, gray shirt, brown sweatpants, and brown slippers. He also uses a cane. Anyone with information is asked to immediately call the Mesilla Valley Regional Dispatch Authority, and that number is 575-526-0795 or 911. And a Storm Track Weather now. You are taking a live look from our ABC 7 weather deck. Another calm and nice sunny day out there. Meteorologist Carla Welga's in the weather lab with your first forecast. But Carla, you're expecting some changes in the week ahead.
Yeah, definitely. Early in the week, we'll see chances for rain, and then later in the week, we have even more changes, which, of course, we'll talk about in your full Storm Track weather forecast. But for now, let's take a look at the numbers from this afternoon. We actually ran 4 degrees above average for this time of year. Yesterday we ran 5 cool, so definitely a big warm up. This morning we were at 30 degrees. And notice elsewhere across the region, not quite as warm as El Paso. Both Las Cruces and Alamogordo came in at 57 and Deming at 58 degrees. And you see our weather net side still lovely out there. Mattress for Viscount at 60 degrees and Nolan Richardson at 55. Now notice southern portions of the region still getting that push of clouds as we expected. And that, of course, is ahead of our next system. So we'll be talking about those chances for rain. Temperatures, will they be affected as we head to tomorrow? We'll talk all the details coming up.
Okay, Carla, thank you. Dozens of El Pasoans are working to deliver more than 10,000 petitions to bring municipal IDs right here to the borderland. Most people we talk to like the idea, but some say it just takes up extra space.
It's good for everybody to have their city ID in order, everything good. I feel good about it, I think.
That's fine, I guess. If you don't have anything to hide, be proud to be a citizen of El Paso.
Double the ID on a wallet, and it's just more space in people's pockets. It's something that shouldn't happen.
El Paso residents, along with members of the Border Network for Human Rights, will gather this Tuesday on January 27th at the City Council meeting to discuss this at 8 a.m. Only about a quarter of El Paso's adult population is college educated. This according to a study by an El Paso nonprofit better known as CREED. A group of El Paso business leaders are concerned local public schools are inadequately preparing students for college, and now a charter school has been founded downtown. The school's founders hope to begin renovating the building and plan to grow enrollment by 125 students a year. Not only that, but CREED has donated about $400,000 to provide scholarships for teachers to become certified to teach dual credit high school classes. And it's been nearly 3 months since the fatal Virgin Galactic crash in California. Virgin Galactic vowed to move forward with completing the new spacecraft, but we've learned they're planning on doing so without its longtime partner. ABC7's Josie Otagon has the latest.
Last October, when Scaled Composites conducted a test flight, the rocket crashed, killing one of the pilots on board. Now the Los Angeles Times is reporting Virgin Galactic plans to move forward without Scaled Composites. It was October 31st of last year when Virgin Galactic's Spaceship Two crashed over the Mojave Desert in California. The testing was conducted by Scaled Composites, Virgin Galactic's longtime partner. Both began their work together in 2005. They plan to build and test Spaceship Two. The Los Angeles Times reports a new spaceship will be tested by Virgin Galactic's own team of pilots. The Time also adds the decision was in the works even before the fatal crash. Meanwhile, the investigation into the crash continues. The Times reports Virgin Galactic is involved in the investigation, allowing them to build and make modifications to the new spacecraft based on their findings. Virgin Galactic plans to launch in the future from Spaceport America near Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. I reached out to Virgin Galactic and Scaled Composites for comment on the matter, but I did not hear back by deadline. Josie Ortegon, ABC7.
Who are you hoping makes a run for the White House in 2016? Coming up, we'll show you a few familiar faces who may be thinking about the 2016 presidential campaign. And brisket lovers, you may want to listen up. Prices are on the rise. We'll tell you why after the break. And Carla?
That's right. Chances for rain in the forecast slight early in the week, but much better late in the week. The details coming up.
You're watching ABC7 where news comes first. Is it too early to start the 2016 presidential campaign? Several GOP hopefuls don't think so. As Mayor Maloney reports, potential White House tenants tried out their campaign speeches in Iowa this past Saturday.
Possible candidate after candidate spoke at the Iowa Freedom Summit in Des Moines Saturday. New Jersey Governor Chris Christie tied his message to Midwest values.
If the values I'm fighting for every day in New Jersey and all across this country are not consistent with your values, then why would I keep coming back? I wouldn't. I do because our values are consistent and we're fighting together to make this a better country.
Former Texas Governor Rick Perry and Senator Ted Cruz took the opportunity to jab at President Barack Obama.
I've been thinking a little about 2016. After 6 years of the most divisive president in our modern history, I believe Americans are looking for leaders who will bring the country back together.
Cruz slammed the president for missing the Unity March following the terrorist attacks in Paris 2 weeks ago.
You cannot fight and win a war on radical Islamic terrorism if you're unwilling to utter the words radical Islamic terrorism.
Former Pennsylvania Senator Rick Santorum called President Obama inexperienced and raw. The crowded field drew comment on Sunday morning talk shows.
I think what makes this such a difficult race to cover is the complete absence of a real front runner. I mean, who is the serious candidate?
Former vice presidential candidate Sarah Palin appeared to be dipping her toes in the water.
When I pressed her whether she's ramping up her national political operation or anything like that, she said she is not. It's just an idea.
And the possibility of a Donald Trump candidacy?
Oh, it's a total scam of pretending to run for president.
I'm Mary Maloney, reporting.
Notably absent in Iowa were Jeb Bush, Marco Rubio, and Mitt Romney. The field on the Democratic side, though, is a little more open. While analysts expect former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton to run, she has not yet made an official announcement. And if you're a fan of barbecue, I don't blame you. But you may want to think twice next time you reach for the beef on the supermarket shelf. Agricultural experts say high beef prices are here to stay due to recent drought conditions in Texas and around the country. According to the United States Department of Agriculture, that is up 0.1% from November's previous record high and 17.7% higher than a year ago. It's also said while prices are up, demand for beef is also at an all-time high. I still don't know, though, if that's going to stop me. It's just too good. And you are taking a live look from our ABC7 Mountain Cam. Another gorgeous day to end your week. Don't go anywhere. Storm Check weather is next, and your time is 5:13. 13. And we are going to send things over to Carla Welga, who has a look at storm track weather. Carla.
Hi, good afternoon. Look and take And welcome back to ABC 7 at 5. Quite a warm afternoon. Currently we have 59 degrees in El Paso, 54 in Las Cruces. And notice DRC coming in at 58 degrees. Ruidoso already down to 46. Now as we move through the rest of the evening, by 7 o'clock we're expecting to be at 52 degrees, 8 o'clock 49, and we'll be in the mid 40s by 9 o'clock, still partly cloudy skies. Now we are tracking our next system sort of coming together out in the Pacific, but we're getting this nice push of cloud cover from the south. So as expected, southern portions of the region with partly cloudy skies and a little bit clearer the farther north you go. Now here is future track. Everything certainly quiet for the rest of the evening. We will see some chances for rain as we head to tomorrow. There is 7 o'clock and there is the cloud cover coming in along with the chances for rain. Here is 4 o'clock in the model, still for the most part missing El Paso and Las Cruces, but I do think some of this moisture will be making its way into the area. This is at 9 o'clock, and notice even as we head into the morning hours on your Tuesday, some chances for rain kind of coming close there to El Paso. However, once we get to lunchtime, we'll start to see a little bit of a clearing, and that will continue as we head into the afternoon. We'll have sort of a in-between systems on Wednesday, then changes later on. Now, according to our future track rainfall model, not a whole lot of accumulation, only for western portions of the region. So we're talking sprinkles or very, very light rain for tomorrow. But later on in the week, a system off of the Pacific going to send a lot of moisture in our direction, combined with a cold front that's going to bring us cooler temperatures. Going to bring fairly good chances for rain as we head to later on in the week. In fact, check it out. Here is your raincast by Thursday, a 20% chance for rain. Then as we head to Friday and the weekend, looks like very good opportunities, particularly on Saturday. At this point, we're looking at a 40% chance for rain. In the meantime, we will be dry as we head to later on this evening. 30 tonight in Alamogordo and in TRC. 29 in Silver City with a very slight chance for rain there. These chances for rain that you see for tomorrow are for the evening hours, a 20% chance for rain in the Sacramento Mountains. Of course, the best opportunity will be out to our west. Here in El Paso, we're putting in just a 20% chance of rain for tomorrow evening, and then lightening it up to 10% as we head into the morning hours on your Tuesday. But temperatures not affected. 63 for the high tomorrow. Notice for Las Cruces, also warm temperatures for tomorrow with a 20% chance for rain as we head into the afternoon. Now here is your 7-day forecast. Almost 70 Tuesday, Wednesday. Here we are between systems. Then we start to feel the effects of our next system. Breezy on Thursday. We start to get into the windy category on Friday, and in come the better chances for rain. 30 Friday, 40 on Saturday, and notice we'll be knocking down temperatures down to 49 by Saturday and right around 50 degrees by next Sunday. Stay with us. We'll have a look at sports after the break.
What's up, Borderland sports fans? Louis Del Rio in the house. Mike Krzyzewski, the most decorated college basketball head coach, took the court today, just one win shy of 1,000 wins. And when you're referred to as Coach K, just by one letter, and everybody knows who you are, that's pretty good. The feat would make him the first NCAA Division I men's coach to reach the milestone. To Madison Square Garden, a place Coach K knows very well, as do I. I used to yell, "Get your pretzels" there back in the day. Duke and St. John's. And the Red Storm raining on his parade early. Phil Green, the floater. St. John's up big. They were up 10 at one point late, but the Blue Devils come back. Quinn Cook serving up something nice, gets the foul. And then one more time says, "Coach, I got your back." The three, and Duke comes back and gets the win, 77-68, and Coach K wins his 1,000th game and becomes the first NCAA Division I men head coach to reach that feat. Here's the man right after the game.
It represents 40 years of being with good people at West Point and at Duke. I've had the best ADs and presidents, and then both schools attracted the type of kids who are willing to pay the price to win. And I've been lucky. I've been very lucky.
What a great feat, and still so very humble. Now, NMSU back on the court last night, taking on Utah Valley for the first time since the huge brawl between Aggie players and Utah Valley students late last season that made national headlines. It ultimately led to the dismissal of Casey Ross Miller. They also lost that game. Last night, different story to the Pan Am Center. It was neon night, and everybody coming in with the bright colors, and DK Eldridge was getting in on it, rocking the neon socks, and hits the three, making DJs all around the world very proud. Then Eldridge one more time, taking it right to the front of the stage, off the glass. He had 12 points. They were rolling, and then the big man, Pascal Siakam, the big dunk. He had the arena rocking. The big man added 11 points, and the Aggies blow the speakers out on Utah Valley 69-44. And UTEP, well, they played yesterday against Marshall. They now have lost 2 games on the road at Western Kentucky Thursday night and Marshall last night, 78-71. Marshall sits in last place in Conference USA standings, and they hadn't won a game in the conference until last night. A disappointing loss for Tim Floyd and company. The game went back and forth for the majority, but the Miners once again went cold from the field and literally shot themselves out of the game. UTEP scored just 5 points in the game's final 5 minutes, and Marshall ended the contest on a big run, and it doesn't get easier for them. UTEP comes home to host UAB on Thursday and Middle Tennessee on Saturday. Both teams ahead of UTEP in the standings, so they're really going to have to get it together. Now, if you happened to be putting together, we got hockey highlights for you. There you go. Right there, Kevin Shattenkirk scores right there. This is the All-Star game, Team Taze against Team Foligno. And then John Tavares, the New York Islander. As a Ranger fan, we don't like him. He scores there, but his team's loving him because he had 3 goals right now, a hat trick in the second intermission. And right now his team, Team Taze, leads 11-8. We'll have full highlights of that tonight coming up at 10. And that's your look at sports.
And there's your 7-day forecast. The warm temperatures continue. Slight chances for rain tomorrow night into early on your Tuesday. Drying out for Wednesday then. There comes our next system. Very good chances for rain. That's what it looks like at this point. Friday and over the weekend, along with cooler temperatures, will be dropping to right around 50 Friday through the weekend.
Okay, there you go. And I know you didn't get a chance to talk about the Pro Bowl,
yes,
but
we wanted to get that into our Pro Bowl. Kickoff about 30 minutes. Team Irvin, Michael Irvin against Team Carter, Chris Carter. But it might as well be the Dallas Cowboys against Team Carter because Irvin drafted every player on the Cowboys for his team. He's got Romo, he's got Murray, he has Witten, Tyrone Smith, and I believe I'm leaving somebody out. Oh, and Zach Martin, the All-Star rookie.
So it's not in Hawaii this year, huh?
No, it's in Glendale, where the Super Bowl is going to be.
Yeah. Okay, well,
I already miss football.
It'll be fun to watch. It's the week before the Super Bowl. Got a lot of good stuff coming our way.
We'll have highlights of that tonight at 10 as well.
It's going to be great. Well, that's all the time we have here for ABC 7 at 5. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here at 10.